G'day everybody and welcome back to the Hardball Gets AFL show. Today on the podcast, it is the 2-minute warning after round 0. This episode is brought to you by TabTouch. The more you know, the better it gets. Download the TabTouch app today. Real punters play here. What are you really gambling with? If you haven't subscribed to the podcast, please do that wherever you listen to your podcasts. It includes Apple, Spotify.
And socials. Give socials love too.
Hardball Gets AFL on Instagram. YouTube and the Listener app now as well.
Just join it all.
App. Just join everything.
Are we on the Listener app?
We're on the Listener app as well.
Look out.
Mate, it's like the third AFL podcast.
It starts to make it a little bit confusing for me and where the invoices go, but we'll keep ploughing.
And the most important step of all we know is to tell your mates. All right, let's get stuck in. This is the Hardball Gets AFL show. My name's Nick Rynne, joined by Xavier Ellis and Ryan Daniels. And gents, just before we get into it, we have a winner already.
Oh.
In the Hardball Gets tipping competition on thegame.com.au.
For the year?
Competition's over. Competition's over because we're done because I tipped GWS. No. So we had 1,600 people sign up. And
Amazing.
we said
1,600 plus.
Can we just, before we do any further, thank you to everybody.
Of course.
Yes.
That is a massive number. We probably didn't expect that much.
No.
We're stoked that we got that many. So thank you to our very loyal getters.
And as we say, it gives us the opportunity to present to others that there's a reasonable backing. We'd like to do a show or two or just do other things out there.
Yeah, well, yes, there's listening, which is great, but then there's also the extra mile stuff, which says, well, they might turn up to something.
We would like to do it.
We're looking into things, and it's for you.
Yeah, so we said
we don't get anything out of it.
This is for the community. So we're giving away a $500 gift voucher to one random listener who joined the competition before the start of opening round, and that goes to On the Burge.
On the Burge.
On the Burge.
So if you are on the Burge, of course, we don't have your name or anything there, but we'll be in touch. We'll contact you because when you signed up, we've got your details. So that gift card is coming your way on the Burge.
What did they get? Did they get everything right or something? Or?
No, just random.
Oh, this is
random.
This is
early bird
tipper of the week.
pre-season.
It's just for signing up.
It's just for signing up. So we don't have a tipper of the week. We've got an overall tipper. So the overall tipper for the competition gets a $1,000 gift card. Of course, you're also eligible for all the other prizes on the game.
And I reckon, let's say maybe 6 weeks in, we start maybe naming the top 3.
Yeah.
Each
where
week.
we're sitting.
Just the top 3. 6 weeks in. We're not going to do it yet because everyone's on 3 or 4 or 2. Like it's
what are you on?
2.
I'm in the top 100.
What did you tip? What was the random one you tipped? Oh, you went Collingwood.
Giants, and I went Collingwood.
Oh, you Giants.
But you didn't tip Giants on this
and
show.
Collingwood.
Your tips
so you
are
got
different
4.
to what you say.
I got 4.
Wow.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
No, top. I'm coming.
You're bullshitting.
No, I'm coming
No,
100th. I promise you, man.
No.
Promise you. Let me get on the game app, the bloody magical game app.
Such a good app.
And I'll dive through there and I'll just click on my competitions and click on Hardball Gets, click on the round.
So easy to use.
And I'm coming 100th.
Wow.
Yeah.
100 flat.
Yeah.
I think I'm coming 26,000.
That's pretty.
Nah, I'm like 200 and something.
That's for the whole thing. Okay. Well, good. That's good.
Brisbane Lions cooked me. Brisbane.
Well,
the Brisbane
I mean,
cooked
you were
everybody.
that close to being 5 of 5.
Yeah.
That would have been something.
No, I think it was only 3 or 4 people in our comp who got 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
Don't feel.
There's
don't
5
feel
people
sorry.
looking at it now.
So round 0's gone and done. We're going to be similar to AFL Fantasy and kind of ignore it, apart from the tipping.
Oh,
right? Like
yeah.
we know. We'll touch on it when we get to the team.
When we get to the teams, we'll touch on it.
We're
but
doing something a bit different today.
Yeah.
It's not each team's 2 minutes, but I think the teams that will play will probably quickly.
quickly.
Yeah,
we'll
quickly
chat
go
about
through.
it
Well, I'll
as we
put them
go
at the
through.
top of the orders. So
Yeah.
we should
Oh,
be able
did
to
you?
get through it quickly.
Okay.
Did you not notice that?
No, I didn't.
There's a bit of
I
a
never
random
pay
assortment.
any attention to your orders.
And I reckon
'cause
You pay attention to the orders.
when you give me the shit teams, yeah. Today you've
Every
given
other
me
week, mate.
half decent.
Well, everybody's going to get some winners.
We are doing we've done this a couple of times. I can't remember who did it last year, but we go through each club and we pick out a breakout star for the year, someone we think is going to go to an impressive level, or just a couple of levels above where they are, and then someone who's under the pump / under the spotlight. Now, it might not always be a negative thing. It might just be like, it's your turn to step up. You got to step up.
Yeah, I think you can be an Australian or a captain, but
Yes.
your age says that you should be doing it now.
Right now, yes. Or it could be you are
coach.
legitimately under the pump.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or legitimately, your career's coming to an
Yeah,
end.
it's a
gotta do something.
wide lens that we look at.
Or just you've done something recently that you have to like deliver on.
Correct. Yes. Maybe you let everybody down and now you've got to stand up. And
Yeah.
It could
Maybe
be
set a
anything. Like
standard.
Nick's sort of under the pump
Regularly.
Almost every single
And
week.
now I know.
Pressure is a privilege.
Now I know we're heading to the listener app, Rynne. I'd be very nervous around team selection.
So anything else you want to?
Yes. So I was just listening to a podcast actually this morning. The Sounding Board, which is Damien Barrett and Craig Hutchison, and they have a segment called the Frame Me In segment, which targets journalists who try and make interviews about themselves. I call it the Coxmack Award because it's a journalist trying to insert themselves in amongst the sporting story. Just quickly, this was a part of their conversation.
And, of course, we go to one of the great Hall of Famers out west, multiple Hall of Fame inductee, old 3 cameras himself, Ryan Daniels. Let's call him 3D RD for the sake of the discussion. Because he only insists on 3 cameras, one for him, one for the subject or subjects, and one for the extra cutaway of him looking at the subjects. He's done a 2-parter.
Yep.
It's the sit down with the 2 kids.
2 episodes.
This has got an unprecedented 6-minute 20 oxygen over the 2 nights on the news.
Worth it.
1 minute 20 of that is Ryan Daniels on camera in the cutaways. The camera cuts 21 times.
So they've just stolen a bit of, and that's the Sounding Board, so credit to them. They've not jumped on, they're doing something similar to what we do, but we just audit you typically.
I have been
Ryan,
sent that, and the RD3.
RD3D.
I've been sent that nickname a lot.
Stop. And stop interviewing vulnerable kids who feel as though they have to laugh at your shit jokes.
They wanted to laugh.
No, they don't find it even funny. They would have left and gone, that's someone we don't want to do much with ever again.
They felt comfortable, like a father figure almost. I'm old enough to be
I
that,
reckon
Dad.
you honestly see us. Remember that
cool
day
uncle.
too, he said, everyone else goes to training on those days. I go on the other
I
day.
didn't mean it.
Yeah, but
I didn't mean it like that.
you are turning into, and most journalists who go really big are great. You're going to turn the audience off.
You're making it like this. I'm just a normal person.
A random podcast from Victoria has picked up on it.
They have fun with that stuff.
No, yes, but how?
They're just having a laugh.
They are having a laugh.
But
it's also
it improves it. So if I get back and I don't have multiple cameras, then the editors are like, well, what shots am I going to use? This goes for 3 minutes.
probably the
use
players.
the subject.
Probably the players.
So
Probably the number 1 and number 4 draft pick. Let's start there.
I did 2 sit-downs last week with the 2 coaches, McWalter and Longmuir, but I didn't have the time to package them myself. So Lockie Byrne had to package them.
I didn't have the time.
But he's like, how do I? I've got to kind of write in that you did the interview because you're in all the shots.
Yes.
I was like, just don't use me. Just don't use the cutaways.
You can't because you speak over the talent.
It's a conversation.
That's one day's wage for a cameraman just sitting on you.
It's a conversation.
Jeez, I feel
and
like
you know there's only one camo.
I feel like
just 3 cameras.
as I slowly head towards the chairman of the new company, your budget's going to get cut in half.
Yeah.
It'd just be 1 camera.
They've got 1 camera in Iran at the moment, trying to broadcast the 87 different bombings, and there's 3 sitting on your head.
They get good numbers, those packages.
Not as much as the war in Iran.
A lot of traction. A lot of traction.
What's the next 2-parter? Who's the next exclusive?
So no,
haven't
don't
got
speak
one.
clearly.
One.
That's not 2-parter.
Oh, sorry, 2 episodes.
2 episodes.
Who's the next multi-episode?
I don't have one lined up at the moment. I'll take a break for a little bit.
Wow, okay.
Well,
Thank
as
you.
I said, we had the coaches last week, but I didn't put them together. I just did the interview.
And of course, there's another little bit of audio.
Oh, come on.
Lockie, who you just mentioned, who was
Lockie Byrne, yes.
who was too busy. You were too busy to do your job, so he had to do it for
Burn.
you.
I was under the pump last week, yes.
I feel sorry for Lockie. He's coming in a sub, and it's their expectations that he plays like Nick Dacos, mate. The bloke he's spread too thin already. That's another part, actually, when I take over as chairman. Your salary down, Lockie's goes up.
Lockie's the man. Rhino just floats through the pack and then handballs the Lockie's got 9 people on him.
But Rhino looks at his stat sheet and says, good day. And just kamikazed everyone. No, here we go. Just a little bit that I liked from, there's a little bit of audio.
Yeah, good evening, Ryan. Well, 2025 was a long year for the Eagles, but if you ask any of the players down here tonight, they'll tell you they feel like they're part of something truly special.
Even your lackey's taking the piss out of you.
Oh, I knew straight away.
Did you know that was coming?
Like, you wanker. It was well played.
That was well played.
It was well played. He had Jake Waterman standing next to him too, so he somehow had the composure to pull that off
Yeah.
while interviewing a player from the West Coast.
Well done, Lock.
Well
10
done.
out of 10.
Tip of the hat.
Well played. Well played. I'll give him that. Okay, we're done. Have you got anything else?
I think
I'm going to
we've done.
start. I'm going to up my game.
Actually, have you got the OG audio sitting there?
Just why not?
Today, we are part of something truly special.
You
I feel like we start. That's when we hear that. That's when we start the podcast.
You know how you said a couple of weeks ago we were close to Ryan just walking out. I reckon
Today's the day.
we're nearly
No,
there.
I did read a comment where they said, Ryan, you've taken this berating really well. 2 years ago, you would have tried to be combative, and I would have doubled down harder and got more fun out of it. But the fact that you smile and laugh at it,
Leaned in.
Yeah, you got to lean in.
I'm not offending you, which really hurts my feelings a little bit.
It's a new form of defence.
It is. Yeah, just lean into it.
Yeah.
But people have noticed. People have noticed.
People notice the tactics. You're grown.
No, you got to laugh at yourself. You know?
You do.
You got to be able to laugh at yourself. Okay,
All right,
so
let's start.
Let's do breakout, spotlight, you name it. You want to start, Zabe?
I'll start. Let's start with Geelong straight away. Their game on the weekend, extremely disappointing. No Dangerfield, no Cameron, obviously a concern. Gold Coast Suns flexed. This is just a little bit on the game really quickly. Bailey Smith we love mostly because of fantasy scores.
And he's like
he's-
personality.
Yeah, no, so personality, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I went through, and this is why he doesn't get tagged. He's kicking. Went through his first 9 kicks. First kick spoiled, second kick to a 1-on-1, 30-metre pass, the third kick missed target. Fourth one was spoiled, 20 metres. Left foot kicked out of bounds. Mark accidentally went over the top of the pack and marked accidentally. Seventh kick was a nice one. Eighth one went out of bounds, and ninth one was spoiled.
That's a lot of research from you.
Yeah,
what
no,
happened?
because on the night, I was like, because it is wet, and if you miss it, skids. And I was just like, geez, he's trying so hard to get involved in the game that he's running onto his left foot and they're going out of bounds. And he is one I was going to say go to the next level. But I thought, I don't know, unless he fixes his kicking, he can.
But that was
be
one of the
a
worst
superstar.
games. This is one of his worst games.
Yes, no, but the kicking's always been one.
Yeah,
That-
he's
that's
always
like,
been an issue.
You're saying he can't be on the Naz Dacos Spont level because of the kicking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Butters level.
No.
Yeah.
No. We love
How
Bailey
many
Smith, but
mids would you take over him?
30.
Wow, that many just because of the kicking.
Yep.
So you'd have even John Newcomb ahead of him.
50-50.
That range.
Yeah, yep.
Like
in that
Ed
area.
Richards.
Yep.
Oh, Ed
Ed Richards. No, I'd take Ed Richards before.
Yeah, I'd take Ed Richards before,
Yeah,
I'm talking
maybe,
Bailey Smith. I'm just asking a question.
yeah, maybe 25. One from every team, and the
Wow.
top teams would have 2.
Yeah, okay.
Ed Richards is one of the
But,
best
like,
5
I know
He's
if
been
you
a
go
coach.
through the list, it starts to get pretty quick. Like if you Callahan, you'd have Lily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably no one from Melbourne.
No, but there you go. So
Harvey Langsford.
we love Bailey Smith and think he's great for the game and whatnot. But I did notice on the weekend he was a bit scratchy there.
Yep.
But my player who's going to go to the next level, and I think we'd all probably agree with Geelong. Haven't seen him for 12 months. Tanner Bruin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's come back a different player.
Yeah.
I thought he was very in and out when he was the year previously. I wasn't
And that was
convinced.
his first year there after GWS or second?
First, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But I think he now looks settled. He looks like he takes the game on. He's got a bit of Bailey Smith about him where he tucks it under his arm and goes.
But he's got a better
It goes pretty hard. So
that halfback
they got
role,
some
he
good.
seems to suit it.
Does absolutely. So I think that was an easy one. It picks itself.
Isn't it
and-
funny these days when you go, oh, well, Geelong's set at halfback because they got Lawson Humphreys and Tom Stewart and Zach Guthrie, so that they don't need any more guys. And then they go, no, we're just going to give this guy like 28 touches a game off halfback, and the other guys are still there.
Yes. Yeah.
Footy's changed so much. There's so many ball users off halfback.
And when they get, sorry, just to go back to, when they can get maybe Tanner Bruin into Bailey Smith running, like that might be electric.
Yeah.
But I just noticed on the weekend. So Tanner Bruin's my one who I think will go to the next level. And the player who I think it's now or never-ish in
I
terms
thought
of.
you did Bailey. This is another one.
No, that was just a bit of summation on the game.
okay.
A bit of a
2
summation on the
minutes,
game. Jai Clark.
How many is he?
This is a lot.
Has
Hey,
he
what's the
asked for
clock on
extra
this?
time or something?
Hey,
Is this
stand
like
around.
something that's
three.
happening
Yeah,
now
are we-
in Zave's
Oh, let's
contract?
call it
No.
on 2.
Zave gets an extra minute in his contract now. Like, is this-
Pressure on Jai Clark to go to the next level.
Absolutely.
Pick 8. The players around him really quickly. Cadman, Ashcroft, Sheasel, Wardlaw, Humphrey, Jinby, and Jasper Fletcher all in the first 13
I've got
picks.
a couple of those types that are just,
So,
it's time to go.
big year for
It's time
Clark.
to go. Okay. I will go to Carlton. The player that we think is Jagger Smith. He's the exciting one, but he's too obvious. So look, there's not a lot of super young, exciting talent on that list that you
What about the
like.
Hollands? What about the Hollands
Carlton
boys?
Blues.
Carlton?
Yeah.
Huh?
What about the Hollands? Ollie Hollands?
Well, I've actually gone with Cooper Lord. I kind of like Cooper Lord a little
No,
bit.
but strange role on the weekend because the weekend before he had something like 13 or 14 tackles and was in the centre bounces.
Yeah.
And then on the weekend, I don't even know if he did a centre
Yeah,
bounce.
I don't know if he's just the fourth guy, so he gets chances when they're missing a guy, or if he's actually going to be a real
No,
thing.
he'll be there, but I don't think the Carlton will be a real thing for a while.
No, I don't think so either. It's pretty
There'll
grim.
be spots on offer.
It's pretty grim. Yeah, I mean, the Hollands boys, you could talk me into. Cowan, I kind of like. Under the pump, the obvious one is Vossi, right? Because, I think I said last week we know where Carlton's at after this game. And
Doherty's message didn't help a great deal.
Goodness, that does not help. So, look, the fire is going to come. If they lose to Richmond on Thursday night, all bets are off. Like I would imagine that they, at the minimum, they would give him half a season to see things through. But if they come out and lose to Richmond again, the fire is going to get so hot.
Yeah, they won't. They
so
won't lose
hot.
Richmond.
We said that last year.
Yeah, no, they won't. They won't.
Anyway,
They
the player I'm actually going to put into the spotlight is Cripper.
That's good.
I love Patrick Cripps. He's one of the best humans in footy. He's an unbelievable football player over a long period of time. But he's entering a new phase.
Well,
and what will this phase look like for him?
He needs to. He's not a forward. He's not anything other than a clearance
Inside
player.
mid.
Yeah.
So and it's the same as for Matty Prittis.
Fife.
And the ship sails pretty quickly. He needs to focus on, I think, 10 clearances a game.
Yep.
Just be the clearance animal of the competition because Sam Walsh isn't and Jagger Smith isn't.
Did you
and
see-
it's going to help them.
But once it leaves the contest, he can't go.
You see your man Jack McRae last night. He played like 52%
He's the
game
same,
time.
yeah.
But all he did was he was spent half the night on all fours just funneling handballs
I
out.
saw Jack McRae do the first centre bounce of the last quarter.
Yeah.
And I thought that's no thank you.
Really,
game.
it's really out on Jack McRae.
I've been for a couple of
He
years.
had
He's had a great career.
He had some
but-
nice clearances last night, but he's just
Oh, he was
can't be
unsigned.
some of
Yeah,
the kicking
yeah.
was
Yeah.
bad too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to Gold Coast. So, breakout player. I mean, this is the guy who's been threatening to break out for a couple of seasons now. Done a lap of the 10 with Melbourne, exploring his options with Bailey Humphrey.
The hump.
Oh yeah,
Didn't he look
What
like
did he kick in the first?
four. I
He
think was it?
three in the first
first.
quarter,
First,
and then he
yeah.
ended up with 4. So that
Freo fans were having aneurysms or
Oh.
PTSD
yeah,
from
he
the
did
final.
a bit of that
over the
last
hump.
year.
He
But
killed him.
and that's like there were moments in that game where he looked like when Dusty would go inside 50.
So I
and
asked
just bump around.
Rioli after that game whether you're saying, not comparing him to Dusty.
Like, you're talking about the final.
Yep.
Yep.
But just give me 3 or 4 moments and I can change a game. And I reckon Humphrey's going to be in that space this year.
No, absolutely.
Where just 2 or 3
Yeah.
moments, because
And
Dusty
there's a-
wasn't Dusty till
No, it took a while.
It took a long
it took a
time.
little
There's
while, but
there's
he
a
still did enough
confidence.
to know that Dusty could be Dusty.
The
Yeah.
one that I, funnily enough, kind of liked the most was, I think it was out of bounds off someone in the pocket anyway, and see like a snap. But you know how some players when they've got it, you're like, oh, is he a bit nervous? Does he not?
Yeah,
He
no.
was so confident taking
Yeah.
that. There was no doubt in my mind he was going to kick that goal. And
Mm.
I was like, that's that level of swagger that type of forward needs to have.
Well, and I think it tells you when he came back, I think between year 1 and year 2, he got a full sleeve in the off-season. I was like, oh, there's something about that.
he
guy.
is
Yeah,
that
you know?
He
confidence.
did a Taranto.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
can't-
Taranto was
Got the
he
stickers.
was a bloody beautiful, like a looked
Mate,
like
take it back to Nonna.
off to make squash the tomatoes with Nonna, and then he's come back with his leg sleeves. I was like, "Where's my Taranto gone?"
Yeah, and then spotlight. It's always going to be on Jamara this year. Like it's not. I don't think he's the one there. So he kicked 6.
Yeah.
So
I
VFL
swear-
game against Southport.
VFL practice.
Southport, not a bad VFL side as well.
Are they not the richest state league club in
Pokey,
it?
mate.
Oh,
Pokey,
they got the Pokies out there,
unbelievable.
isn't
Yeah.
I thought they reported that he only kicked 2 goals, and that whoever did a report on it did a completely butchered job.
Oh,
and they're
no.
like, "Oh, the
They
footy
only saw a
manager."
quarter.
Shout out to the young work experience journo on the Gold Coast.
The footy, he said,
All right.
they quoted the footy manager saying he competed well in the air. Like it was a real piece of not so complimentary.
Yeah, right.
Kicked 2 and competed well enough in the air, and I was like, oh. And then someone said he kicked 6.
Yeah, I heard he kicked 5.
I'm going to double check
I
some
heard
of
it
this,
was
but
5.
anyway,
This
it was
is-
around. He kicked some
No,
goals.
6. It was 6.
Against Southport.
There was 6.
Yeah, just has a talent. And based on that round 0, where does he? I don't know where he fits. Anyway, he'll get in.
Yeah,
It's a good problem to have.
Well, Jed Walter has to play before him.
They'll be able to take their time.
I don't think he will
Yeah.
get in. Sorry.
Not for a month.
Well, Jed Walter's got to be in first. If you win by 10 goals, he's not getting in.
You're suddenly in on Jed Walter?
I've been Jed Walter.
Have you been at Jed
Yeah, I've
Walter?
been Jed
guy?
Walter. I've been saying he needs
You
to
don't
play.
like-
Has he?
I've been
really
saying
like Ben King.
I've been saying King needs to get out of the goal
Yeah.
square
Just to clear it out for Jed.
over and over.
Oh, you're all in on Jed.
I am in on Jed.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
No, I'm a Jed man.
Okay, all right.
Jed man. Ever since he saw his package running down the straight at the MCG to win that 100.
You're all got
I
him
was all
excited.
in. All in. Brisbane, just quickly while we start, I thought we were going to just do a little bit on the game. What did we make of the Lions? First up at home, Doggies.
They got a lot going on, Brisbane.
Yeah,
Between
yeah.
all there's a few injuries, there's the Lockie stuff, there's the new recruits, now there's 3 suspensions. There's a bit of mess there early.
what
but
did
they
you
did
make
this
of-
last year, they had a bit
Yeah.
of mess.
What did you make of the Harris Andrews hit?
I
didn't think it was 3 weeks.
I immediately thought he was in trouble because he turned and looked.
I think he tried to go chest, not knock him out cold, to be fair. Like, I
Yeah,
thought
I don't think he was trying to lay him out.
He swung an
No,
arm
but
and
he
got him
definitely
high.
looked and saw the
Yeah.
player, and in that point, you're in trouble.
To try and restrict him, yeah. And
yeah.
Zach Bailey, how many weeks?
He got one.
He got one.
One. And how many did Harris Andrews get?
Gardner got
3.
one. Andrews got 3.
Mate,
It seems
Dizzy
harsh.
Gardner, was that the spoil 50 metres
Norton
late in the
one?
game?
Yeah.
Dizzy, what were you doing? The Diz, that was going to be a hard shot for
Did you
goal
see-
too.
He was
you,
dizzy.
You mentioned his name before, but 2 of those kicks laid by Ed Richards.
Yeah.
Like,
Ed- Ed
no,
Richards is
no. We'll get to
we
Ed.
get to Ed.
All right,
okay.
so,
he's not a break. You're not going to say he's breaking out.
We're
are you?
going to get to Ed.
Breakout
You
year.
can't say he's an All-Australian.
It's different. There's different
Different
contexts.
levels to this,
okay?
mate.
Shut up.
Jasper Fletcher will
You
be
didn't
the
think he should be
All-Australian
All-Australian last year,
All-Australian
remember
halfback
that?
this year.
Jasper?
Fletcher, yep, he's going to
Yes.
be an All-Australian, so I think that's a leap. You cop
So
that.
Is that your breakout?
That's the
your
breakout. Yep,
Oh,
he's
okay.
going to be All-Australian, and that's the different level we're talking about. Hasn't been there, will be there.
Jesus, Zorko found the footy for fun, didn't he?
Yeah, and player under the pump, I think it's Oscar Allen 1 game in.
It is.
Yeah,
Didn't do much.
No, a goal he got was the flukiest. Got bounced on line, then bounced over Lob's head, then
You talk-
rolled back.
So on the
Didn't
pi-
look.
We're already over the flick.
Slowish.
talking
running.
about Bailey Humphrey and that confidence, right?
Yeah.
I feel like right now, for a multitude of reasons, Oscar Allen is the opposite. So he went from that 50-goal season where it was like, well, the Eagles they've got a guy. He's a leader. He's kicking 50 goals. He's the best thing they've got. Everything, and then everything spiraled after that between injuries, the weird Sam Mitchell coffee stuff, the presser, the exit. Like he has his confidence as an AFL player to step out there and go, I am the shit. I've got
it's
this.
been wrecked.
I don't reckon it's there. I reckon he is a shadow of himself. From a mental point of view, he needs to get that confidence back.
But forgetting that, he looked like he was running on the spot.
Yeah.
Well, that is no confidence in the body as well.
Yeah.
Like I think he needs this season is about feeling himself
Yeah,
again.
but Brisbane don't have positions for people to feel it out.
No,
Like,
when
they're
bloody
premiership
Ty,
fa-
I was about to say
Ty
Ty
Gallop.
Zantuck. What's
Ty
his name?
Gallop.
Ty Gallop.
Gallup
Ty
looks good. Zach
like a
Kostelski
stud.
was active.
Yeah.
And of course, they're premiership favourites.
Lance
That-
Morris.
I
is a
like that the
star.
new
But they
ruck
do-
rule opens the door for that kind of Zach Kostelski ruckman.
Yeah.
And they just won the
Leaper.
premiership with a
Yeah.
setup that had 2 ruckmen running around.
Well, so ask you this: like Draper's probably going to play this week or next.
Yeah.
And then you're not going to drop Gallup or Morris.
No, I think Ford.
So Fort gets dropped for Draper.
no.
You think it's Zach Kostelski?
Well,
Don't know.
probably. But then
yeah.
the Oscar question is
I think by round 6.
they won't be dropping him yet.
By round 6, there'll be questions.
You reckon?
They're premiership favourites. There's just not a position to find.
I think they'll be
confidence
patient with him, but if they're
on.
2 and 4,
Yeah, but 6
then-
weeks is a
yeah.
good little block.
I will go to GWS. Well, the breakout is our man. Whew. Joe Fonte.
Oh, yeah, good.
Wow. Weren't we early on that? So I was speaking of Lockie, he's in this draft fantasy league and he missed out on Joe Fonte. The guy took him the pick before and he was really keen on getting Fonte. And he texted, he said, can't believe you picked Joe Fonte. He goes, I actually don't know who he is, but the hardball gets guys talking about him all the time. So I just picked him.
And what do you say, Rinny?
What, Fontempelli?
That's the first time I've ever heard you say that.
That's a
No,
little
you are not even the best player of his family.
Oh, no, best player.
I met Ella Roberts' dad down in Augusta last weekend.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
You say, you asking about Joe?
I should have actually.
Is he coming for the mantle?
So I could have gone with Aaron Cadman as well, obviously Harry Ralston, but I think it is Fonte. My man, just want to give a shout out to young little Thomas, Harvey Thomas.
Mad Monday boy.
Yeah,
I love
really
him.
good.
I love him. He's so
I
clean
need to
cut
clarify whether he's a Mad Monday
I'm
boy.
pretty
though.
sure he was. I'm
Because I'm thrown in amongst the.
because he looks like an altar boy.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
got
they
the
all-
Tarantos.
no,
Maybe
they
he needs to get a
all-
sleeve.
They all look like the altar boys, the Mad Monday crew.
Yeah.
I was going to put the package in here because he's on a contract year. And we
He
know
is
what
on
that
a
means.
contract
year.
He
Dangerous.
we know what that means. The under the pump guy. My first answer was Clary because it's like, all right, here you go, and he played very well on the weekend.
Yeah.
So it's like, here's your chance to redeem and get back to where you were. But I actually think it might be Kieran Briggs. Because I like Briggsy, big, strong unit of a ruckman. It's a tough rule set for him now. He's got this Nick Madden kid who's like can jump out of the box, and he's handy. And Riccardi, they like to throw in there. I don't know. I think it's a big year for Briggsy to establish himself as the guy.
He needs to, though. He's been around forever.
Yeah, I think he had a really good year a couple of years ago.
I would
Last
say
year he was a bit quiet.
I'd say there'll be movement if it's a flat year.
I think so too. So I think it's his chance to go, this is my spot, and I'm not giving it up. So he's the one I'm putting in the spotlight. We are fans of him, but I just think there's a little bit of competition there.
And I think the rule changes they came in at the wrong time for him.
They did. He's not that type of ruckman. Yeah, he's a big, strong unit. Yeah.
Right, I'll go Hawthorn. Are you worried at all?
I tipped Giants.
That wasn't the
I don't
question.
think you did on the show.
That wasn't
I tipped
the question.
Giants, and I went unders on Hawthorn in the overs and unders.
Okay, so you are concerned. Well, and probably rightfully so. I didn't see much
I've said
in
it
that
1,000 times. Go November last year, they would have thought Will Day, Jack Merritt, and Newcomb as a third banana.
Yeah,
now
it doesn't work.
It's thin.
And I thought even like going through the third quarter of that game, he started to tune out a little bit because it looked like there was no way Hawthorn were going to do anything.
Yeah.
Giants
will be tough up there.
It did feel
was
very
weird.
flat, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's like they can only ever be the most exciting team in footy or completely boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mitch, did you see Gorringe post that thing of Mitch's knuckles had been scuffed?
Oh,
I wonder either
He
fell
punched the wall.
down the stairs or he's thrown one at a brick wall.
He's done something. He's got the Clarkos about him.
Yeah, no, he would have been frustrated.
So breakout player. I thought it was hard. Like most of the guys who've already broken out have broken out there, and I don't have a huge faith in a lot of the other guys like Josh Ward, etc., to make a massive leap. But the one I liked, I saw probably there was a handful of things where made my eyebrows rise on the weekend. And it was Sam Butler.
Yeah,
strangely
I
enough.
like Sam Butler.
So he came back, had that badly broken leg, came back for finals last year. I think there were just like 3 or 4 really nice things that he did on the weekend that made me think, there's a bit something here.
Yeah.
Give him a full year.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's going to sit. He's a mid-forward.
I think he's a pressure forward for them. I think he's in the role that Ginnivan was playing originally, and now Ginnivan's sort of up the ground a bit further, and he's getting a heap of the footy. So I think that's Butler.
There are a group of what's McKenzie going to do? What's
but I'm
Ward
kind of
going to do? Even McDonald. McDonald's getting a lot of hype,
fantasy hype,
but that creates a lot of natural hype, and jury's out as well.
Like, I don't have a huge amount of faith in those guys.
I'd love to see it. Like I think McDonald can go. He plays that half forward role really well as it is, but I'm not convinced he's going to go in and run amok in the midfield.
You're right though. The midfield is the problem.
Just thin as you can get. Yeah.
Well, and that's why I think the spotlight's on Newcomb. He has to be the guy, and he has to be the guy in a massive way.
He has to be an All-Australian.
Sort of no fault of his own. It's all on him.
I'd be putting a body on him at every game too.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Correct. Yeah. All right, let's go to Sydney Swans. A little bit of an unusual one who I'm promoting as my breakout. I think at the end of the season, dollar for dollar, so obviously Petrarca pound for pound. Obviously Petrarca going to Gold Coast is who's the best recruit? The person getting paid 1.5 million is probably going to be that person.
He had 30 and kicked 3.
I'm putting Jai Sarong up on a pedestal to have a really, really good season. I reckon he'll play the entire year. Just had a little look at his VFL numbers in his last few games. He went 25, 25, 26, 24, 23, 22, 18.
Like and a lot of marks too.
About 8 marks in that patch average. 193 centimetres. I think at the end of the year, all the bells and whistles will go to a Clary, will go to a Petrarca, and whatnot. I think that this kid at the end, earning probably a fifth of what those guys are earning, might be the one of the big recruits.
I'd like to see their parents' height. How does that happen? He's 192, 193. Caleb Sarong's, pushing 184 maybe.
And a little bit of pressure, and I think now or never sort of stuff, especially with Charlie Curnow going there to take some pressure. Logan McDonald's 24 next month. He's in his 6th season of football. I know he's had his injuries. But now's the time. Like, you're going to be second fiddle or third fiddle every game.
Yep.
You're fit. You're firing.
He had some nervous moments.
Yeah, he did. Yes. Yeah. Especially early. Charlie's going to take all the spotlight. At the end of the year, if he can kick 37 to 40 goals, I think, in that side, that's a win to the Swans.
How good was Errol? Jesus.
Well, slow start. And
Slow start.
Yeah.
That third quarter was unbelievable.
Yeah, so, yes.
Been waiting for that from McInerney as well for a few years.
I've always liked him, yeah.
I haven't seen 30 and 3.
I didn't say that.
30 and 2.
I just like him as a nice role player. They were raving about him in the pre-season.
He did 25 centre bounces in one of the practice games.
Simon Goodwin was pumping him up big time. Okay, Western Bulldogs. So the player who I think is going to have a breakout, yes, Nicholas, it's Ed Richards. Because I think there's a level.
He just played the State of Origin.
He's an All-Australian, mate.
I think there's a level that he can go up.
Remember last year when I said he was All-Australian, you two bet Carlton said he wouldn't?
So I think he can be an All-Australian this year.
Yeah,
I think he could be All-Australian.
You think he could be All-Australian, the All-Australian centre-man?
This sounds like a Will Ashcroft for the Brownlow.
No, that's where I'm going with this. I actually think Ed Richards could be a Brownlow contender. I think he could be in the conversation with best 5 mids.
Who got the votes in that game?
Well, they get umpires get the stats now.
I reckon it's him.
I think it's him. 16 score involvements.
Yeah. No, he was
something like 10 clearances.
No, probably him. I was just trying to think.
I mean, it's one of those ones where either side, I feel like Lockie could get some votes as well. So I'm putting him for the breakout. I could have just gone Sam Darcy. I'm trying to be a little bit different here. I could have gone Fraser. Old mate Jakes. He's looking pretty good.
He tried to go a little bit different by picking the bloke who just played State of Origin. And,
I swerved.
Coming off of best and fairest All-Australian and State of Origin.
Okay, and the guy who I think is in the spotlight a little bit because I think that the platform is there, even with the rule changes, his age profile. Tim English has to be the undisputed best ruckman in the AFL.
Yeah.
All-Australian lock halfway through the year, and we don't even talk about it anymore. He's only been All-Australian once, and that was back in 2023. He needs to end his career with 5 of those.
What do you make of the ruck rules really quickly? Yesterday in that game was a bit confusing with...
That one was hard.
There was a couple with knees going up.
It was like a
no
record low stoppages in that game. It was a weird one. That one you could almost throw away.
But there was free kicks out of the centre bounces to the rucks.
Yeah, no one really knew who it was.
No, Darcy Cameron put his hand up.
Brody Grundy with his fake outs.
That
was just clever. Also... kind of a dick move, but hey, I was going to put Adam Treloar in there too. But I think it's his last year regardless. So
yeah, he might be.
He's still on the list.
Let him play it out.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, mate.
I thought he might have retired last year.
Jesus Christ. Some respect.
We'll go to St Kilda. Breakout star. Well, first of all, that looked like when you were watching Fremantle under Ross, where it's like, everything seems to be going okay, and then it was just like, kick it 90 metres in the air inside 50 every time. Be like, we'll try this.
The ball, like Flanders is not known for being a ball user. McRae's not known as being a ball user. Someone else who was getting it through the middle
early and then faded.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed at all. And I've been sitting there thinking,
hey, what are they doing?
It felt messy.
I didn't like Naz playing forward. Let him if Perryman. When was the last time Perryman kicked a handful of goals? Just put him at half back and say ignore him and just go chase the footy or in the centre like the forward. And the specky stuff, this is collective, like not just Naz, because Naz is obviously as good as he gets. The 20 free kicks that are given away for unrealistic attempts hurt your team more than the one you pluck in 20. It happened on the weekend about 7 times, people going so early.
Well, Cooper Sharman looked like $1 million until the ball went over his head. You realise he got 6 seconds early.
Naz, pressure on straight away with those tags.
So is he the under the pump player?
No, we were just talking about him. He can be under the pump, but breakout, I see, and again, I talk about guys that see a handful of things every week. I'm like, that's very nice. Max Hall, I think he's probably
we like him,
and he could push. If he has a season as good as I think he could have, he could be in the squad.
Yeah, I like him.
The All-Australian squad.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's creative enough and he kicks enough goals and he.
Well, when you think about it, out of St Kilda, if they finish 6th,
they've got to have 4.
You've got to have, Who from that team are you going to put in the Australian squad other than Naz?
Callum Wilkie.
Wilkie was robbed last year.
Dick Coney would have to have a year out of the box.
Have they lifted the ceiling?
Windhagen.
Have they lifted the ceiling?
I don't know. The only problem the problem for Max Hall is it will take the majority of the media half a year to work out he exists. That's the problem.
Yeah, and forward half, he creates forward half turnovers, and he's got that little something. People got a little something.
I know, I like it.
At the end of the game yesterday,
I always feel like he's Irish, but he's not. No, he's kind of got that kind of Irish crazy vibe.
I feel like he's also 27, but he could be 21.
Who is it?
Max Hall.
Oh, when you get drafted.
Did you do it under the pump?
Under the pump, it's Max King.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah. He just signed another long-term contract.
Yeah. He's fine, mate. He's getting paid regardless.
He's going to get fined.
Crazy.
They need someone to catch those sky-high kicks.
All right, let's go over to Collingwood. Can you just repeat what you said about Tim English? Those statements?
Needs to be the best ruckman in the AFL probably for the next 5 years.
Just keep going. Give it more juice.
He needs to have 5 All-Australians by the time he retires. He's undisputed.
Round 12.
He's the guy. No conversation, all that.
Darcy Cameron will be the best ruckman in the comp this year.
He's been high on Darcy.
Yeah. Darcy Cameron will be the best ruck in the comp. So mark that down. He's the one. I know he won the best and fairest last year, and he beat Nick Dacos, etc.
What did you say? They've changed the voting. So
Nick starts on 50.
So now that they have extreme games.
Oh,
So that
Is that like-
they reward the extreme games.
Where
And
you
he said,
pick one fixture and it doubles your points? Is
Because
that-
somebody asked him last night, did Dacos get the max BNF? And he goes, well, we have changed it to include these extreme games.
so I feel like that's going to hinder Darcy Cameron.
Well,
I
he
don't
said
know where
Nick had an extreme game last night, so
Yeah.
he's got the votes already.
Okay, so that hurts.
What
That-
a farce.
That hurts my man
You've gotta
Darcy,
be
but
kidding me.
I think Darcy Cameron, this is his year. Like I'm such a fan of him,
I think with the rules too, he's got the best mix of the leap and,
He can leap.
and the wrestle if he needs
and
to.
he's got the noggin to read where the ball's going.
He does that better than any.
Yeah.
Gorn's always been great at it, but he does that really
drafted as a
well.
Forward.
Yeah,
He played
no,
forward.
he was-
Played forward
yeah.
at Claremont.
But he,
Yeah, I played
his
on him,
ability
yeah.
to go back in
you
defence
play on
and
him?
read the footy, unbelievable.
Yeah.
How'd he go?
I gave him the bath that night, actually. No, and the player, I'm joking, but I think he'll be the number one ruckman in the comp. And the player in the punt was good last night, Dan Houston.
Oh, yeah.
Last year he had 15 games under 20 disposals. His last season at Port Adelaide, he had 10 games of 25 plus. So he's under the pump. It showed plenty last night. They gave him the football.
They
which
gave
is
him the
also,
football.
That's amazing.
Also helpful.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Also helpful that they give him the football.
This
they
guy
shared
that we
it.
recruited because he's a really good kick of the footy and he's a goer, let's get him the ball.
He's a good player. He's a good player. I'm not sure his kicking is at the top of the tree. I'm not certain it is.
I was pretty
You know
certain he was
why?
going
It's
to kick
'cause of
that one
those,
late.
outside 50 set shot goals that he kicked a couple of
But
them.
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe sure. I'm sure he's an
got a
A.
cannon.
I'm sure he's an A kicker,
Well, yeah.
but I don't think he's the A plus best kick in the competition
Errol,
areas.
right,
I
think
don't
you're
think
right.
he is.
I think you're right because when he took that one, it was 45 out in the last quarter, and I was like,
Yeah.
he kicks this easy.
Exactly.
Wide left.
Where am I? Adelaide. Okay.
Are we happy with those two?
Going well.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, going well. So Adelaide, the spotlight guys, I actually put 5 guys in a collection because I feel like
Sorry, who are we talking about? Adelaide.
Adelaide. So for them to actually be good and buck the experts' opinions that they're going to fall down the ladder, there's a bunch of dudes in that sort of bottom end of the team that need to take a significant leap. Guys like Draper, I think he's in that. Who did you mention earlier that needs
Clark.
to
Oh,
Clark?
Sid. Yeah.
Sid's in that space where it's like, all right, mate, it's time to show some stuff.
Had a
I
bit
know
of
he's had
groin
the
stuff.
groin
Is he
stuff.
second year?
Second year.
Third, isn't
Second.
he? Is he only second?
No,
Oh,
second
he's
year.
got some time. But
Yeah.
Just shout on a
Walk
guy.
back, Sid. Walk off the ledge,
Sid,
right?
you're
Walk
fine,
off
Sid.
the ledge.
Sid,
You're okay.
yeah, but start to show something.
No, I
Please, Sid.
agree with that.
Luke Pedlar, I'd put him in that space.
I love Pedlar, but I
relatively
wanna
high
see,
pick.
yeah.
Get us
He was a like top 10, was he?
yeah,
Top
he was a
10.
high pick. Max Michaelani, our man, we like him, but we want to see a little bit more this year, Max.
Yeah.
Luke Nankervis, they keep talking about how this guy's going to be on the wing.
yeah.
When you see something, Luke and Rochelle. Big year for Josh Rochelle.
Absolutely.
A lot of hype in the preseason, similar to Connor McDonald.
Yes,
Everyone's putting him in their fantasy teams. We need to see a big year from Josh
He's
Rochelle.
one I wanted Adelaide in round 0 mostly for fantasy.
Well, if-
for Josh Rochelle fantasy purposes.
Well, if
like,
you're
that's
talking-
actually happening.
If you're talking about where does their improvement come from, he's the one that didn't really have a spectacular year last year that could. He's the one.
He was pretty. The year before he was dropped and
Yes.
no
Yes.
good.
And
I
then he came
thought-
back like a star.
Yeah, and
then
goal
injured.
goal assists.
Yeah.
The goal. Remember that through ball he played off the ground? That was unbelievable.
Well, the guy I think that could have a little breakout is this Lockie McAndrew, who's going to take their
The
ruck.
ruck, yeah.
He's going to be their starting ruckman. It sounds like they've made their call on Riley O'Brien. We'll see how that goes in a month. if they're
Riley
not winning.
O'Brien though, running around the twos but being around the club.
He'll be ready.
But also, I don't know what he'd be on. But that's 300,000 well spent if he's on something like that.
Yeah.
I'd be on more than that.
But,
yeah,
whatever
I know
it
what
is.
you
But like he'll be perfect to develop.
Yep.
He's not going to be bitter. He's not going to try and be corrupt and do
He's
something.
hyper intelligent, isn't he?
I think he's like a
Well, they always say this about Ruckman, though. Oh, he's real smago, 99.99%.
He did. Apart from that time, he accidentally tweeted the game plan. To stop
correct.
Nick Nat.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, I do get
Will
messages. I was texting Connor Blakely's brother the other day, Nate,
Oh, Nate. Yeah.
who's out at Swan District.
Who is a Ruckman doctor?
He is a ruckman anaesthetist.
Yeah.
Like he is
Anaesthetist.
top,
Yeah.
top.
Wow.
Top dog. So every time I say the big pack of dopes,
But he was an undersized ruckman.
oh,
So,
no,
so maybe he's a little on the.
I think he was still going last
no,
year, like in the
he's
two.
going to have a run around somewhere this year. But
Jesus.
anyway, he's moving to Canada to do bits and pieces. But he's him and O'Brien are the exception to the rule of rucks.
Smart
Yeah.
rucks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Will Minson was like a genius.
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
he,
true.
as
He's
well?
played the violin. And
Yeah.
He both
I
spoke
played the violin.
17 languages.
Essendon. breakout player. It's not going to be a great year again, but we talked about it. We see signs of
we're on
life.
Essendon. We're on them.
Yeah, but it's still going to be like...
Yeah, they're not going to win a lot, but
we're on them. And one of them that I really like, and I discovered something about him in doing this research this morning that I didn't actually know. My breakout's Archie Roberts, because I thought he was so good last year down back.
What did you discover about Archie?
He was runner-up in the BNF.
Oh, it's not really.
Well, no, that's what I discovered. Like, that shocked me. I think
who else was going
No, but if you had said who won and who was, I wouldn't have known.
Second-year player.
Who did win?
It was Zach Merritt. That's because the whole BNF was he had to do that hostage speech.
Oh, that's right.
Really Did you see Zach Merritt copped off Caldwell the signed Jack Ginnivan jumper?
That's good. But yeah, so he's only 20 years old. Talk he's going to be more of a full-time midfielder.
Do you know what number was he drafted?
Like 50.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that mark. So I know he's not like the classiest player out there, but he's got a lot of go. And spotlight player is Zach Merritt. I don't think there's anyone else you can pick at Essendon.
Absolutely. I did love the Caldwell stuff that you mentioned. That's the kind of stuff they have to do to make light of it.
Yeah, you need to take the edge off.
You know?
He's your best player.
Yeah.
So you can't be an outcast for the year.
I'm actually fascinated to see what Essendon look like this week. Not because I think they're going to be good or bad. Just where everybody's going to play. Melbourne. No, it's not Melbourne, is it? Is it?
Hang on, let's have a look.
I'm pretty sure it's Hawthorn.
Hawthorn, Essendon Hawthorn
they'll
Friday
be up
night.
against it, but I just want to see what do they do with Merritt? Where does Roberts play?
They'll be competitive against Hawthorn.
You think?
Yep.
They're paying $4.30.
Okay, let's go to Port Adelaide. The player who to take the next level, he's played 17 games, 24 games, 15 games. I was surprised how he played those mid-20 games. I thought he'd been injured a lot more. But Jason Horne-Francis, 10 Brownlow votes last year in 15 games. I had him to win the Brownlow last year as a bit of a roughie. So I think that Hornet, I'm looking forward to seeing him elevating. And by the end of the year, I think there'll be no doubt that he's above Rosie.
My flag with is he hasn't had a pre-season.
But I think
that makes me nervous.
I think it's going to click.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think he's never been. When have you ever seen Jason Horne-Francis work himself into the ground where he's about to vomit? Like, that's not his style of play.
But I want that. I want the pre-season where everyone goes, wow, you should see Jason
I agree with that.
He's been coming in every day in ice baths.
Taking 9 ice baths
a day. He's been doing everything.
Yeah.
Where are those stories?
But he's more of a Dangerfield Fife where they walk.
But those guys work their ass off.
No, sorry, but where they walk from stoppages, get their breath back, and then they're fifth gear again. I think that's him. I can't wait to see Hornet. Every time he plays on TV, I'm more likely going to watch the game.
You're big on Port this year.
Yeah.
You're really big on Port.
Well, bigger than what other people have been. And the player under the pump is you're under the pump's probably fair. Kicked 46 goals, maybe in the year that Oscar Allen kicks 50. He's got a contract to the end of 2029. He signed a 5-year contract at the end of 24. He's 27 years old. Todd Marshall.
Playing back.
Yeah, Todd Marshall, gone back, nice kick and all that sort of stuff. He actually just needs to be one of their top 7 or 8 best players.
Yeah.
He has to be.
Well, they've been, that void that we always talk about after player 5, 4, 5, 6, it does drop off. They need a bunch of those guys to play to their potential. He's one of them.
I think he's in the window age-wise. He's had a couple of good seasons. He's been paid pretty well. He's obviously been paid pretty well for 5-year contracts.
It wouldn't be nothing.
Been rewarded.
He's always sat in that next tier of their players, but yeah. I don't get what you're saying.
Didn't play last year.
I don't know if he has. I felt like he sat in that tier for a little bit, and then he hasn't given much
one
at all
season
for
of 40-odd, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Toddy Marshall, looking forward to seeing what he can do. Hopefully he has a big year.
Melbourne Football Club, the guy I think can go to another level is Caleb Windsor. I really like him. Yeah. I think they've got the Langford, Lindsay, and Windsor. They're the 3 sort of hot early picks that they've got. He's the one that I think has the most.
If you're sitting there as a Melbourne supporter, you'd be thinking, Christ almighty.
Well, don't worry. They'll get some more early picks in the door pretty soon.
Yeah.
But I like him.
Watching 2 fellas just rip it up at new clubs.
The one that I'm going to put under the spotlight, you're going to love this. I just looked up and down their list and I went, right, who has the capability, do I think, that should maybe be doing a little bit more? And all the opportunity in the world is there for Trent Rivers this year. He can do what he wants. Like, he can play anywhere he wants.
I didn't think I was going to Trent Rivers.
As Trent Rivers, he'd be the most spoken about player on this podcast.
I like Trent Rivers. I've always liked Trent Rivers. And I think there's a chance this year that he can really be, like, he should be top 3 in their BNF. Shouldn't he?
No.
This year.
Maybe.
Well, name
I
the
think
others.
you put an extra bit of May on.
Name the others.
Max Gawn.
But it's not. It's just
Harvey Langford.
But
it gets pretty slim pretty quick.
It's thin.
Cozzy Pickett.
Okay, so Max and Cozzy, I want Rivers to be 3rd.
You want Rivers to be 3rd?
Yeah. I think he's got the runway is in front of him.
I feel like he's at a point where
Trent.
if
But
he
what
goes,
plane's
if
he running
goes
down the
big-
runway?
Yeah.
Prove
He's
me
got a-
right.
Has he got
The
a
old
sniper
twin-
jet or is he in
two
the old
engine-
Boeing? Yeah,
He's got the old Indiana Jones.
the fucker. Is he in the fucker?
I think he's got it in him. I'm a believer.
It's at a point now where if he gets to this level, to just be like, good on you.
I
I'm
can
not
see-
expecting
I
it.
can
Well, who
see
would you
it's-
put under the pump? I had
no, I don't
Stephen
know.
King was the other one, but I'm like, it's his first year. I'm not
No, he
gonna-
can't. He
May.
can't pump him.
like, Stephen May was
Jake
on. He's
Lever.
got- Yeah,
Jake Lever's
he's
yeah.
already had a career. What are we
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, it is a bit like that with Lever, isn't it? Like his career, he's at his
Well,
career.
I would have tried to got something for him last year.
What about Jacob Van?
Would have Sydney offered
Yeah,
something?
Van Rooyen, I suppose, could be one.
Van Rooyen's in that
He needs
pack.
to lift. He needs to lift. He's similar to that Todd Marshall space. Where it's
And
like,
on the cusp,
the
needs to
McDonald's.
jump
yeah, Oscar Allen. Like,
Yeah.
come on, let's go.
North Melbourne, the breakout. You can argue he's already broken out, but Colby McKercher. This is kind of if North Melbourne win some games.
Yeah.
That's an all Australian squad. Colby McKercher.
Okay.
Does he play? Do you like him better? Do you see him sitting on the half back or going?
I like him
middle?
half back.
You like him at half back
And just run.
because of the
he,
run and carry.
he can slaughter the footy a bit, but all those kids, that run fast, they all manage to butcher it when they're running so fast.
Well, it's a little bit of that
It's
Bailey
hard
Smith,
to do,
isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it's hard to do when
Yeah,
you're running so quick.
so dynamic and quick that your kicking's not on point all the time. Finger injury, but he's going to be right for round one, apparently. Our mate Owen Leonard said this morning, I saw him.
I saw that.
He's cleared out. He ran with his tail between his legs back to the small town Melbourne, Owen, after you put the Raz on him.
Oh, mate, I like Owen. He's
I see
great kid.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the
That's what
rival.
I'm talking
He's,
about.
he's a great kid.
That's what I'm talking
kid.
about.
There's
I
20
like
years
Owen.
difference
Kid.
between
Great
us.
kid.
There's
Kid.
legitimately
See you later.
20 years difference between us.
mate.
I'm excited for the next crop of people coming through. You know?
Who's your
I'm
three?
going to get Owen on a listener app.
Who's your three next big WA journalists?
Don't put me on this. Come on. I need some time.
I noticed that in your article in the paper on the weekend, you had a photo of you with the medal on and Dennis wrapping
the
around
only-
you.
Dennis in
it's
the
the
back.
only photo I had.
Only
It's
photo.
the only photo I had. With
Photo
you.
of Ryan front and centre with a medal on. And I think, honestly, I had to take it and get the magnifying glass out. I think it was Dennis in the corner.
Dennis's hand was on my shoulder.
I think
that
was
was the nice part.
Yeah.
You ignored that.
He was trying to stay part of the photo.
He's
from
trying
that.
to hold himself from falling down the stairs. He was going down the
No,
staircase.
they just said, do you have any photos with Dennis? It's the only one I had. Okay? It's the only
When you
one.
sent it in, did you feel a bit sheepish?
Yes.
Has anyone pulled you up on it? Or
Just
was
you
it-
guys. Surprise, surprise. Everybody else had lovely things to say.
I couldn't read the article. I couldn't believe the photo.
Spotlight's got to be Clarko. Season 4. Just need
Yeah.
to see something.
Absolutely.
Yep. Freo, let's go to Freo, breakout player. He's just teetering on the edge of being a breakout player. Hayden Young hasn't been an All-Australian, hasn't been a best and fairest.
Yeah, we think there's levels.
There's a
He's gotta
level
play
to it.
first.
Yeah, he's played 9 games last year, and 8 of those games was under 75% game
And what's
time.
that?
So, like, they're trying to just tiptoe
That Western
through.
Derby where they pulled him at three-quarter time and still won the medal.
He's played 76 was the one game that he played over 75%. So, obviously a real effort just to – you're just nervous with Hayden Young, aren't you?
Yeah, man.
You're just nervous. Look,
Is
I'd
he
love
that
to –
fifth man on the bench, limited game time?
No, he can't. He's too young for that. He's
I don't
20.
think so.
He's 25,
Is
mate.
he 25?
I'm pretty sure. Did I write 25 down?
He's probably right.
Yeah, it is. It's go time for him in terms of he's got it.
Yeah.
He just needs it's all to
And
come
for them
together.
for them to go to that next level, if he can have an All-Australian level year,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a massive.
Well, I think if say you put him in the
addition.
pool and you knew he was going to play 24 games, would he be 17 other clubs? Would they be nearly the first that they would grab? Hayden
Maybe in
Young.
the first
Probably
10.
him or Jackson, I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh, from Freo.
Yeah.
Oh,
from
yeah,
Freo.
sorry, yeah.
So, looking forward to seeing Hayden Young. Love to see him somehow get up towards 24 games and 83% game time or something like that. And the player under the pump, look, Sean Darcy's in a position where it's a bit confusing now.
Definitely.
Because I wrote Hayden Young, but if Darcy rucks, then Jackson plays on ball, and then do we see Hayden Young in the midfield as much? Because then Sarong's there, Brayshaw there.
He'll play a lot forward this year.
Murphy Young's there. Like it's a real Murphy Young, Murphy Reid.
Reid.
Yep.
And Jai Miss is the other one who, like, I think Cox is circling the American.
Oh, Mason.
Yeah, I think Mason Cox adds something to that lineup.
I thought he was going to get
selection's going to be really interesting around this weekend. Do you have any inside running on what's happening?
If Darcy's fit, I think Cox will miss out.
Sounded like that.
Darcy plays.
I think so.
Cox misses.
Jackson plays where?
Midfield and
second ruck.
backup ruck.
Ruck.
Yep. And I think Young plays, and I think he plays a bit of forward and a bit of mid. Anything else?
Yeah, I'd rather see if Hayden Young was playing midfielder.
Well, I think his second weapon now is delivering the ball inside 50. So he'd come off the flank.
But I want to
and
see
come
his first weapon.
up. Yeah. Well, you'll get a bit of that.
I think his first weapon needs to be the best midfielder in the
Okay, Richmond. The break. Do you know what, in my research, I found out that 4 of their best young players are named Sam.
Sam
Sam
Lawler.
Cum Dog.
Yes.
Dog.
Yep. Sam Grill.
Sam
And
Grill.
I want, when Dog signs a new contract, it has to be Dog millionaire.
Yeah.
Has to be.
I think Nick's the only one who calls him that.
Big
everyone.
in Melbourne. Herald Sun keep writing it. Yep.
They don't.
They do.
They don't.
They do.
They have not written that once.
They do.
Prove it. Show
There's
me
a-
once
there's-
where the Herald Sun has called Sam Cumming.
Everyone, do you watch
Cumming.
First Crack?
There's a silent H in it though, so that it's not written as a dog. It's like there's a sneaky little H in there that they sort of. Anyway, so Sam Dog,
Grill, the griller.
the grills.
And Sam Banks, who we like off halfback as well.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's Samson Ryan. I didn't include him because it's Samson, but it's pretty close. They've got 5
probably get called Sam.
Samsons.
No, I think you get Samson.
That's
You
a
get
lot.
Samson as like every day.
Yeah.
Well, he has to because there's 4 other Sams. It makes
True.
sense to call him Samson.
It's like the Jacks at St Kilda.
There's a lot. That's a high
Yeah,
number.
but only 3 of them are getting called Sam. One's the Cum Dog around the corridors.
Who's Sam? There's
Come
one
dog.
will be Sammy.
Nah, you got the
Griller.
griller.
Banksy would be
You got
Sam.
Banksy.
Banksy.
Banker. You got the
Yeah,
griller. You got the
So Sam Lawler
Pecker.
is Peckers.
Pecker. Or Schlong.
Schlong.
Semi-long Schlong.
Dangleberries.
Well, any of them are, for me. I think Lawler is the obvious one. I think he's
I'm
the
looking
one.
forward to see what he's doing.
He could step
Yeah.
up. He could have
It's
a really
funny
big
those
year.
powerful number 1 draft picks. You just
The Horn Francises, of the
Harley
Harleys.
Reid,
Yeah.
the Sammy Lawler. Like
Yeah.
you just hope that they get to their heights because
So
I
exciting.
don't have a great deal of interest watching Richmond.
Yep.
I don't have a great deal of interest watching West Coast.
Port.
I don't have a great deal of interest watching but if Hornets on fire, Harley's going silly, and
changes the
Sam
whole thing.
Lawler's coming to
watch.
light, you're in.
Their watchability increases.
Yeah. Yep.
100%. And the under the pump is Noah Bolter. He owes him now. Come back.
Oh,
Play.
can he play?
Where's he play?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Before 9 p.m.
He's allowed to play now.
No, but
He's allowed to play?
he's not a forward.
I don't know. Whatever
He's a
he's
defender,
doing,
keepback.
he has to be
Paid a fortune. Yeah,
play
but he's playing
every
forward.
game and play a strong
Yeah.
season. And there was potential there before all that mess happened. He was
Oh, he was a good player.
a good player.
They
So
just he
let's-
signed
so-
a big deal and
so
then went
let's
forward.
let's show something.
I mean, Richmond are going to pay someone.
Okay, wrap us up, Nick.
Wrap us up with West Coast. So I hummed and ahed about their breakout for a while, and I thought I'll just do it because he's a good bloke. And Milan Murdoch.
Oh.
So the final SSP signing, the best
Sorry,
player.
what?
Milan Murdoch is their breakout.
So
he's
you
gone
get-
from nothing, 0 to.
Well,
he'll be
McCarthy's done
they'll
that. He's
love him.
gone from
You've lost the
packing.
plot.
No, McCarthy's gone from packing shelves at
Could've
Coles
gone- yeah,
till
exactly.
April.
He's
Then he's
in.
their best midfielder.
Milan's gone from up in the ceiling doing a bit of sparky work.
Well, he's
straight to the park.
just started his Sparky apprenticeship.
And like
now
McQualter said, they wouldn't have picked him up if they thought he was going to play just play waffle.
No, he's going to play some footy.
He's going to play you, and they'll love him. He's quick. He's defensive minded. He breaks out of packs. He clears the ball. He'll surprise a few people.
All right.
a little fella
Mark this
nipping at the
down.
heels.
And he wants it. He wants it bad.
He's
What about
hungry.
Job Shanahan? No.
Joe Shanahan.
Nah.
They're all. That's vanilla. That's
That's
missionary,
vanilla, mate.
That's missionary.
This time we
Turn-
got the swing out.
Turn the ceiling fan on. Milan Murdoch. Oh,
Milan
yeah.
Murdoch.
I'm
Get
with
on-
you.
get
Who's
around
under the pump?
So really quickly.
This will be interesting.
Geez, you'd be flat if you're East Freo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. They got no
That-
fans.
that is
They're the
shit.
bloody best
You got no
players
ground. The
going.
best players gone.
That shit.
But he's won 3 Sims. He's just a wins medals.
No,
He's
it's
best-
all right.
mate, You
No,
wait. You
no.
wait. Number 47.
No, I like him. I just
You hate-
it's-
why you
I'm
hate
not
Milan
sure
Murdoch?
He fits in this category.
He won't. He will be a little bit like a Max Hall as well.
Yes. Yeah.
a little bit crazy.
No, that mid forward
Intense.
connector.
Oh, sure,
you know,
Yeah. Get stuff done.
Off you
Stuff
go.
happens around him. No, we were spotlight rather than under the pump. But it is Harley because he has had his preseason has been unreal. By
He's
all
had the
reports.
Horn Francis. What we want.
Well, we
season.
want Horn Francis.
Oh, he's
yeah.
doing all this. He's training. He's
He's looking at $1 million, but he just always has a spotlight. There's no one else.
we interviewed him on Triple M on Friday. He was great.
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
great.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
was
heard
great.
that,
He
yeah.
had some fun and laughed and talking about his tattoos. And he was like, I said, make up anything, mate, or whatever they mean. Just make it up. And like so, Lammy's like thinking there's this beautiful journey on his ankle. He just make it up. He goes. I
He's
know.
just a kid. He's like, yeah, I want that. That's
He,
cool.
he was
Yeah,
good.
That looks
Yeah.
cool.
No, so what's he making?
You're a chicken.
What's the contract?
This year
Is this year the?
no, it kicks in after.
So he's got this year,
Yeah,
next year,
but this
and the
year's-
year after.
Yeah, but this year he
year's numbers,
unlocked.
this year's numbers improved. When all is said and done, he'll be on $2 million a year.
So has he got 3 more years left on that contract?
Yes. Hold on. No. He's got 2 more after this.
He's still
Yeah,
on
so he's got this
how many
year, next
seasons
year, the
in
year
front?
This
after.
is his 3rd year.
So he's still
And he
draft
signed 2
contract.
more.
Still on his draft, and he's got 2 more.
So he's got 3 years left.
But this one got redone as
But
well.
as he hits a few markers, and then he can get more ASA.
Yeah,
payments
he'll
in his third year
3
as
years
a
left.
draftee.
Put it this way: if everything goes well, it'll be a $2 million player.
Yeah, but I like so 3 years left. If West Coast aren't good in 3 years, I don't think anyone can say
No, you can't begrudge him for
no.
leaving.
I think it's a good time frame. All right,
Cool.
perfect.
That's us done. This has been the Hardball Gets AFL show. This episode has been brought to you by Tab Touch. The more you know, the better it gets. Download the Tab Touch app today. Real punters play here. What are you really gambling with? See you next time.